This is really gonna be tough because all of these feelings are completely valid opinions. That's the way I like you. Anybody want some jelly? Oh, sorry, did I interrupt something? It's the best opening joke I could come up with. I'm sorry. I also randomly got this jelly from Robbie's mom. It's really good. It's from a local farm. Jelly. 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 Oh my god, it's so sticky. Now it's everywhere.
That's what she said.
Maybe this is a bad choice in a white shirt especially. I should have just... Oh, ah! Here we go, y'all. Hi, dolls. Welcome back. And if you are new, hello, my name is Jessie. This is Dobbie. And today we are going to react to Season 2, Episode 1 of The Summer I Turned Pretty, Love Lost. I am so excited. I
waited all year for this.
We get three freaking episodes. I did a reaction to Season 1 based off of a suggestion from a Patreon supporter of mine, and I am so glad that I had the time to do it because it quickly became one of my favorite shows. I became obsessed. I could not wait for the second season to come out, and now here it is, and we are getting even more episodes than Season 1. I did not edit my Season 1 reactions. They are over on Patreon if you are interested. These will be over on Patreon fully unedited, but this is going to be the first season that I actually start to edit for YouTube based off of everybody's comments saying on the trailer reaction, please do this, please do this. So I'm excited. I love the vibe of everybody, the energy just feels good no matter what team you're on.
Jelly thrives and Bonrad blows.
I can't wait. Belly's not the same girl she was at the end of last summer. It's the last day of school, and after a tough year, Belly tries to let loose with Steven and Taylor, but some things are too big to leave behind. I think it'll be fun to not only see Belly in her own environment, her own element, her home element, but just with Steven and Taylor. What do you think? What are you doing, snoozing? Don't you know the show's on? Alright, let's just jump in, but before we do, don't forget to throw a like or dislike if you do not like what you see, but comment down below, let me know why, subscribe if you haven't yet. We do fun things here. Ring a link the bell to get notified when I upload new videos, and don't forget to check the link down in the description for my Patreon. It is $5 a month, it's only $1.25 a week. It has all of my unedited reactions of everything that I do on YouTube, in addition to more. Don't forget to follow us on all social media at star_chef_productions or Jessie Dobbie for Twitter. But without further ado, this is Season 2, Episode 1 of The Summer I Turned Pretty, Love Lost. Shoot, I forgot my tissues.
Back to this place and these people.
I did not deal with the Susanna news very well.
She's not gonna get better, is she?
No. Dobbie, it's on. She's wearing the necklace.
We get it, you guys are into each other.
You two are perfect together.
This is a dream. I was like, if Susanna and Jeremiah are just
Susanna
like,
was dead.
while they're making out, that's all
Nothing
weird.
would ever be the same again.
Conklin.
What?
French.
Trying to. I almost know the English version by heart.
It's a great book. So we're gonna relive this through flashbacks.
Can't stop smiling.
She
I don't even know
doesn't
how.
they hooked up, right?
Okay.
He doesn't know she hooked up with
What
Jeremiah.
is it? Figure it out.
I don't know if you can figure this one out.
Jeremiah told me he had feelings for me.
So what did you say?
I said a lot with my mouth.
Kissed him a few times.
Oh, that's so bad, because it's your brother. It's your sibling.
Look, and I get it.
No,
I
I'm
get
sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh.
It's all my fault. And
I feel like we're getting a completely different
It's mine
Conrad.
too.
it's great. Be with me then. What, is that funny? You're it for me, Belly.
I don't like when guys say that. You're good for me. You're good for me. Because you're good for me, I'm gonna stick this one out. That's what it makes me feel like.
I knew it.
Oh, this is gonna be emotional, man, to have to jump back and forth. Like, no, she's so sad.
Steven. Such a clown. Steven, are you coming to the party?
I don't know. There's a death in the family.
But your grades have been dipping all year. You even got your volleyball captaincy revoked. Have you thought about where you're going to play next year?
Man.
I mean, I know I'm not getting into an Ivy.
Have you heard about Finch?
Yeah, I know someone who's going there in the fall.
With the J or a
Doubt
C?
I'm still kind of pissed Conrad never told me what was going on with her, but I think
I would be mad too.
we should tell Conrad about us as soon as possible. I don't want any more secrets.
See,
Oh my
the
god.
thing is, last night I really couldn't sleep.
You kissed my brother.
I'm sorry. I didn't think that, like he... No, Jared, please.
No, you know what? Actually, it's cool. It's cool, I get it. You know, I was just the distraction. It's great timing. It's not like my mom has cancer or anything.
Cher, I didn't want to
ouch.
hurt you. You're one of my best friends.
No.
I mean, what did she think was going to happen? You kissed his brother, and now you're pretty much saying that you want to be with him. You gotta assume that that's gonna hurt his feelings, and he's already very emotional. You do you. Speak your truth. But you've gotta understand that that's going to get a significant reaction out of him, no? Like,
Now, can you please get out? He's gonna break your heart.
mask his pain because he's graduating and wants to be happy.
Who sent this? What?
Oh no.
Oh my god. Classic Beck.
I wish she could have been here. Yeah, Conrad and Jeremiah too.
Okay, I see now. This is really gonna be tough because all of these feelings are completely valid opinions.
You and Jeremiah are there for each other. Are there for Susanna.
She's
And
right. It would make things worse for Jeremiah and ultimately hurt their last moments with Susanna.
We'll still be infinite. You should read this.
Later, we should go.
It's too emotional for her.
They
She looks
say
so
that everything
pretty.
happens for a reason. Who they are exactly is unclear.
You got
Clearly living in-
valedictorian?
Brianna can do no wrong. You're definitely not her. In order,
We had the
For us to
world's
grow.
weirdest valedictorian
Meet our
speech when
destiny.
I graduated.
sometimes a girl dumps you after an awesome summer, and it sucks.
Shayla.
And
Aww. I like Shayla.
Connie told me everything that happened with the three of you.
Connie.
You'll find your way back to each other eventually.
Aw.
And this place is always here for you. If anyone can keep the magic going here, it's you. A special girl.
because tomorrow isn't promised, so you better make sure that you are living today.
That was like a good F-bomb dropped in dramatic speech. Good job, Steven.
Speech kind of pierced my soul. Don't laugh. You are going to die when you see Milo play.
No, yeah, I mean, you literally might, because, oh man, I could smell him from the podium.
Really? Yeah. Want me and Taylor at your party?
Wow, I never said want. I just think it's better than moping around at home.
Happiness is an activity.
Okay.
You're gonna have the time of your life at Princeton, right, Laura?
Yeah, I love college. That's where I met Susanna.
How are things going with your book?
My publisher is hounding me to do this meet and greet event.
Well, you did write a whole book about her. It might feel cathartic.
I wrote the book in a fugue state.
I think Susanna would want you to share it with the world.
She was always my biggest cheerleader. Guess now I have to be my own.
I'll wear the skirt, but I draw the line at pom-poms.
So
I love that
excited
they're
that you're
good.
finally here this summer. Can we do like everything that we never got to do together?
Co-parenting check.
Susanna's earrings?
Oh.
They're perfect.
I was gonna say, why
Okay.
isn't she wearing the infinity necklace? He looks a little rough there.
So how's college life?
Hi, Steven.
I honestly have to say, I do feel bad for Steven. They're supposed to be
Okay, if you
my
wanna wear a
friends
t-shirt.
too. No one's paying attention to me now.
It was Conrad's.
It's like my Mima always used to say, the best way to get over a man is to get under a new one.
Mima said that? My God. My Mima
Going to a
loved
grad party?
Riverdance. My
Yeah,
nanny.
mine.
I ordered you a pizza, okay? So please eat it. Don't worry about me.
Oh my god.
I'm into older women. Personal preference.
Hey, babe, I'm gonna go help the guys finish setting.
Okay.
Right. Tell we're not a fan of Milo.
You know.
You're so cute tonight, you know that? Come on, let's go get some drinks. The Killer Bee is gonna have her captaincy back from Donna in like no time. You know what I mean? Yeah, right. After
They don't look happy.
last season, I totally don't blame you if you don't want me back on the team. Oh, shut up. You're always one of us.
Did you know my dad cheated?
Adam cheated on Susanna.
We're
With
getting
his
deep now, huh?
secretary. She was crying so much, Belly. I've never heard her cry like that before. Oh, God damn it, it's 2 o'clock. You said you have practice early. I should let you go.
There's a rumor that
A college scout from Finch is coming to watch our club team play this weekend, and there's a chance coach might make me captain.
Comment vont être les épitaphes?
on Paris Mortal.
Seems nice. That's a love.
in this moment forever.
Milo wrote this song for me.
It's a cover. Of that song.
Milo and I are soulmates.
I'm quickly remembering why Taylor annoyed me in season 1. Did he write you this one too, Taylor?
Call you that.
Steven's getting jealous.
Hold my shirt for a second and make sure no one spills anything on it.
Steven, don't get hurt. Don't get hurt.
What the hell? You okay?
He was trying to get Taylor's attention.
They didn't give me fireworks. You know, like electric jolts every time I saw them. How's Jer? Is he doing okay?
Why?
I don't know. I've texted him a few times.
Why?
since
Because
summer
they're
ended,
friends.
Venus is an evening star for 263 days out of the year. I wish we were looking at it together.
We are.
Me too. I couldn't be with someone who didn't make me feel electric either.
What is in her hair? Ugh. Get it out, Belly. Yeah.
Hey.
Milo.
Hey, Conklin.
Sweetie.
I think Venus is a planet.
No, actually, ancient astronomers. I used to spend every summer at this beach in Massachusetts.
Yeah. Belly, no, I was just...
Oh my god! Congrats, because I just got kicked in the head. That's right.
Holy...
That just got kicked
totally
in the head.
fine.
Oh my god. Could you put in a good word for me with your friend Marcy?
Wow. Okay. Completely misread that.
Oh my god!
Steven, don't be a
Okay.
Wait.
You promised to be my sober ride tonight.
Okay, well, I'm ready to go now.
Okay, well, I'm not.
Am I ruining your fun night, Mr. Perfect Valedictorian?
Kinda, yeah.
Okay, well, in case you forgot.
You don't think I'm sad about that?
Oh, were you crowd surfing the pain away? My apologies.
No, you should
Maybe he
apologize.
is.
You screwed up.
That is not my fault.
Isn't it? I should be celebrating with them tonight, but they wouldn't come because you had to have Conrad too.
I was in love, Steven. Like, out of my mind in love. What was I supposed to do? Steven.
That was a little far.
Completely ruined the funeral, and I wish I hadn't started any of it. No, you
Oh
don't.
God,
Yes,
what
I do.
happened at the
Yes, I do,
funeral?
and I'm so tired.
That fight got completely blown out of proportion. I mean, to be honest with you, Belly shouldn't be saying those things to Steven. Oh, Mr. Perfect Valedictorian. And she did promise to be DD. He is being a dick. It's hard, you know? It's back and forth, back and forth. If she's that upset and she wants to leave, then she wants to leave, and he should be a good brother and go with her. At the same time, for her to accuse him of not being sad enough because Susanna died, people grieve in different ways. So some people hide their pain, some people hide with their pain. It doesn't mean that they're not hurting. But then Steven shouldn't have said that about you had to have Conrad. So he doesn't understand what's going on in her head. He's not her. I wonder if there's ever going to be a conversation between him and Belly, though, over her apologizing. Oh gosh, they're trying to kill us. Sometimes you really do just need to be alone and cry.
Happy almost Halloween.
I'm not supposed to be here, but I'm here. I brought candy.
Don't leave, just,
He's been on this high ever since he got made homecoming king.
that's great. So, he's over.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Isn't
you
she
lost your
wondering where
volleyball
Steven is?
captaincy or that your grades were so bad.
She's like, it's
Yeah,
okay.
I'm sorry, I'm not getting into Princeton like Steven.
You don't get to use Susanna's death as an excuse.
This whole year has been hard for me, too. You were barely here.
Life keeps going. You can't just give up.
You can't just suddenly be concerned about volleyball when you haven't gone to a single one of my games this year. You gave up way before I did.
It's
Stop
so
it,
valid.
Steven.
It's so
Like,
hard. Oh God.
Let you out right here. Who yells at their own sister in front of everyone for being sad?
She yelled at me first.
She kind of
So
did.
mature of you, Steven.
Life cannot be separated from death.
Wow. So helpful.
I actually have a record label interested in signing me.
What? They only have one post.
Yeah, that's what's so punk about it.
Hey, at least Milo's optimistic. I mean,
Congratulations on your graduation. You have an extraordinary mom who will be with you every step of the way. Remember, love, Susanna.
oh boy.
I changed my mind. I'll do it.
Good for you, Laurel.
I knew I'd lose Susanna.
Oh my God, how cute is that?
Jeremiah, I'm so glad.
Are you with Conrad?
No. Why would I be with Conrad?
He told his roommate that everything is Then he just took off.
I can't let Jeremiah and Conrad go too. I'm coming with you.
But what about the volleyball thing? Oh no. I think we have to...
I just didn't know I'd end up losing all of
adorable picture. Whew. All right, there you have it. Episode 1, Love Lost. I have to be honest, I can't say it was a great episode, but it was good, and it's setting everything up. It's a completely different feel from the first season. First season, we're going into this summery, magical, wonderful paradise that's bright and glorious, and you know, it's just happy. It beams energy and positivity. In season 2, we're going into normal life, normal days, school, home. And so I know at the beginning of this reaction, ironically, I was like, oh, it's gonna be cool to see them outside of Cousins, which apparently is in Massachusetts. Went on Etsy and I typed in Cousins Beach and I was like, oh, seashell, cute, and I got it. So maybe I should just I'll do the reaction like this. So anyway, yeah, it's just a different feel. It's interesting seeing them away from Cousins, but it's also different. And again, we're setting everything up for this journey that we're about to take. So we have the mashup of present time in addition to flashbacks, which I think is a really interesting way to handle this because it keeps you guessing. It keeps you trying to figure out a puzzle, right? Why does this person feel like that? Why did this happen? How was this said? And what went on here? And it makes you kind of go along the ride with like a mystery element to it. So we have Belly failing all of her classes, getting her she was captain of the volleyball team, getting that taken away, not being able to get into any Ivy League schools now. She just completely lost herself, and she keeps blaming it on the fact that Susanna's passed, which I'm sure has a big part to do with it, but it also has to do with the fact that her and Conrad were so excited to be together, but then she had to break Jeremiah's heart, and then she ended up not wanting to be with Conrad because she didn't want to make everything messy, which I honestly 100% understand, because you had something with Jeremiah, it was going and going and going, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this thing that, yes, you wanted for a long time, but out of nowhere happened, and then we got the news for Susanna. So for her to have a relationship with Conrad, it would not have worked. It just wouldn't have made any sense, because for Conrad and her, I think it would have been great. But at the same time, Jeremiah seeing them together, it would have completely destroyed him while he's trying to cope and deal with the life that they're having to face with Susanna, going through treatments, and ultimately having it not turn out good. It would have made the focus on the animosity and anger between the three of them and not on Susanna and her healing. So I completely respect and understand the decision that Belly made to make that move. Now, I think it's cute that Conrad ends up calling her. They end up sharing all of these phone conversations, and he even ends up going to see her at one point, right? But we have all these missing pieces to the puzzle. We have, what I think is really interesting is she says he called the second week of September. Then he goes to see her in October, and she's going like this and looking behind her shoulder like, oh my gosh, he's not supposed to be here. What if someone sees you? And he says, I know I'm not supposed to be here. And he also says he talked to Jeremiah and everything's fine. He's over her. And they kiss. What happens between then and now? Why does she say that she ruined the funeral? Did something happen at the funeral? Or was it the sheer factor of them seeing her at the funeral? What are the missing pieces to the puzzle that we don't have? I'm sure we're going to get more flashbacks. Now we are left with Jeremiah to go find Conrad. And she says, I'm going to go with you. Now, this is really going to screw up her friends, because her friends were already kind of looking at each other like, I don't know if it's a good idea if she comes back on the volleyball team, but you know what? You're always going to be one of us. We're going to embrace it. You're going through a lot. It's what it is, whatever. No, she's not gonna show up. She's gonna leave him high and dry again. They're gonna get pissed. And I can understand why. It's kind of like what Laurel was saying. You can't use the death of somebody as an excuse. You can mourn, you can feel pain, you can be sad, but it gets to a certain point where life does go on, and you can't make these choices that are going to affect other people in the long run negatively. It's just not right. If she felt like, I need more time to mourn, I need more time to take to myself because of what's going on, she shouldn't have just went and told all of her friends that she was going to join volleyball again. She shouldn't have did it. I mean, look what happened. She has this one conversation with Laurel, and she's like, Laurel, I was waiting for you to be a parent. You were distant. You should have stepped up your game. She immediately calls the bookseller, and she's like, okay, I'll do the book deal. Now, granted, she's older, more mature, and understands things, but it's just, I don't know. I feel like Belly, there is some slight truth to what Steven said in that fight to a certain extent, where Belly tends to be a little selfish sometimes. She goes from, like, being selfish to being completely unselfish. It's bizarre, but, I mean, it's like she made the unselfish decision to not be with Conrad, even though it's gonna hurt her, in order to protect Jeremiah and have them have happy moments with Susanna's last year. But then it's like, oh my god, Conrad's in trouble, like, screw everybody else in my life, I'm gonna go take care of this. Or look like what happened at the party. She took a leap, she talked to the guy, he asks to hook up with her friend, and then she's like, I want to leave, I want to go, get your stuff, let's go. It's like, Belly, calm down, take a breath, calm down. Granted, Steven did kick her in the head. I have to say, this show does a very good job at seesawing back and forth, right? This show does a very, very good job at making you feel a certain way, but then putting up a very good argument for the other side of the situation. We find out that Steven broke up with Taylor, and he is very upset with Belly because he feels like he's losing Jeremiah and Conrad as a friend, which I feel bad because he kind of did, and it wasn't Belly's fault, but it is because of Belly, because they don't want to be around Steven or at his graduation or at any of the parties or in the vicinity of him because Belly's there and they don't want to see Belly. And it's like, he lost his friends because of her, but it's not her fault. She didn't mean for that to happen, so that really sucks. We have no sign of Cleveland. I think Laurel and him were together at the end of last season, right? Because they were at the deb ball, and then I don't remember what happened, but we don't have anything here with him. We do have her ex-husband, whose name I can't remember, at the graduation dinner, and I feel like they had a really cute moment because he knew Susanna just as long, and I think it was really beautiful for him to kind of like help her and aid her in the idea of doing the book tour. Yeah, I don't know. I guess that's it. We have some really nice moments with Susanna. And I hope we get more of those flashbacks. I'm sure we will. That letter was so sad to hear her. The fact that she thought ahead to give Steven the gift for graduation is just so sweet and so beautiful. But yeah, overall, good episode. I'm excited for episode 2. We're, I guess, going to go backpacking to Conrad's college. That should be an interesting car ride. What'd you think, Dobbie? Okay. Can't wait to see what happens next. Until the next reaction, so long, everyone. Try and make someone smile today. You never know when they might need it next. Bye.